Hello, 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 my friends. The day is upon us. We are at home to Manchester City. Very quickly, just running through the league table. Yeah, we're pulling away. It's what we expected. 9-point gap, 25 games played. If you go into schedule, let me just filter this by Ligue 1. Oh, wait, what's going on here? Ligue 1, here we go. Yeah, you can see we had a little blip in the middle here. 2 losses, a 3-2 loss to Marseille, which was really, really upsetting. Bordeaux just nicked one at the very end. But here we have 5 clean sheets in our last 6 games. So not only is our goal difference becoming very, very, very pretty, we're just pulling away. Like goal difference of 55. 12. We've only conceded 12 goals in 25 games. Jean-Louis Donnarumma, 17 clean sheets. I'm pretty sure he has already set a record for clean sheets in Ligue 1. Let me get records, modern day, this season. Where's the clean sheets? Most clean sheets by a player in the season, 13. Donnarumma is already at 17, so yeah, comfortably going to beat that record. Might even beat a Paris Saint-Germain record in the process, but this league, it's exactly what I thought it was going to be. It's just the name of the series, bullying with PSG. Yeah, get cracking into Man City. Now, we don't have too many injury worries to worry about at the moment. Keylor Navas is unregistered. I deregistered him because I've no interest. Rico's going to be my backup. Daniel Pereira is the only player really injured outside of that. Di Maria and Verratti. Now, Verratti has been a revelation in midfield, but between Herrera and Wijnaldum, I feel comfortable and secure. While I've also developed kind of these 2 tactics that I'm working with at the moment. I've developed this one that I can use to bring Marquinhos into that holding midfield role if I need to. If I'm struggling for my midfielders. Bringing in Samuel Umtiti has offered me more ability to kind of be more creative with my back line. Having more cover back there, which just frees Marquinhos to play in that right defending slot or the defensive midfield slot. It's just creating variance in the squad so that we have I'm dancing around the word. I just can't think of the word for it. It's like players who can play in many positions. I can't remember the word. We're just gonna have to move on. But yeah, Donnarumma, incredible goalkeeper, absolutely incredible. Back when he was like 19 and he was his brand new fresh-faced wonderkid, I remember bringing him to Liverpool in an old save that I did and just had so much fun with him. But my God, he has exploded into being a beautiful player, my friends. But anyway, let's get cracking. So because it's the home leg, I'm going to go with the more attacking of the 2 formations. Try craft out a lead for myself before going to Manchester with this formation. So let's populate this team. I want Ramos in the middle, Marquinhos playing on that right hand side, Kimpembe and Mendes. Now, the only reason I'm not going with Hakimi in that right fullback slot is because I want somebody with that bit more defensive acumen, and I can get that on Marquinhos with also being tall and strong. Just means I won't get bullied into that overlapping kind of left-hand runs. So it offers me a bit more stability back there. And Mendes, solid defensively while offering hopefully... Sorry about that. Offering kind of like overlapping runs into that wide back role. So, and then it's just a matter of just filling out mass substitutes. Draxler, Dembele, Icardi. Yeah, go on. Let's just fill out the second team. I'm not going to use any of these people, but go on. Let's just put them on the bench. Pick unpicked positions. Go on. Okay. Martial up front. Martial is just 8 goals, 8 games. 7.7. He is absolutely storming it in the cup. Scored a hat-trick in his last game out. Nope, sorry, scored a hat-trick. It's actually, no, you saw that game, sorry. After that, he's been doing really well with assists, just linking up with players. Scored 2 goals against Bordeaux in the league. just solid player. I'm really happy we bought him for 10 million, and I feel he's an absolute steal at the moment because he is leading the line really effectively while also linking up with assists. It's what more could you want from a player at the moment? He's exactly what I was hoping he'd be, and that's an instant impact. So let's get cracking into the actual. I was giving 3 players. Go on. We'll give them numbers. We'll make them feel special. Yeah, when I'm assigning numbers to people, I usually just give them random numbers if they're not in the first team. So I don't want to lose. It's just that simple. It's the home game. You want to restrict their away goals. It's really that simple. And then try exploit them being at home for the second game, because they have the stronger of the two. However, I do kind of feel like I have a bit of an advantage then, because it means that if it goes to extra time, those extra 30 minutes, I have an advantage because my goals can't. Oh wait, no. If I remember correctly, in the Champions League, they got rid of this rule. How do I check? There used to be a way of checking this first rack unlock. Yeah, I think they got rid of the away goal rule if I remember correctly. This is showing me a second language. Only players scored for 20 minutes. Yeah, it's just that. Okay, scrap everything I've said. It's basically a free for all. I like the away goal rule personally. I think it adds drama to a fixture, but UEFA are going to do what UEFA are going to do. Although I think statistically, they brought out this big document explaining why, and part of what they said was because statistically, when the rule was introduced, away goals were very rare, whereas now, when you actually look at top flight leagues across Europe, goals are being scored at home and away in equal measure. So an away goal is not actually that much of an advantage anymore. Rewarding an away goal does not really make sense anymore because they're not as rare. So it's giving a disproportionate advantage to an away side to grant them an away goal rule. So it makes sense. I just like the drama of it all, I'm not going to lie. Okay, Messi in that midfield, Neymar and Mbappe, Martial up front to just hurrying. I can't think of the last word, but yeah. Okay, so skip. We're on key highlights. Go on, why not? De Bruyne, this is so interesting. De Bruyne playing in a deep lying midfield role. Why would you do that? Can somebody explain to me why in God's name you would do that? That just feels like a waste in my opinion. Why would you have him all the way back there? Okay. Lionel Messi have a 7.1 immediately off the bat, controlling that game. Laporte bringing it all the way out. Marquinhos, that's exactly why I have him in that position. Messi taking along that right wing. Can he square it? Oh no, trying to square it in for Neymar. Bit of a Barcelona connection. You learned that a La Masia. You don't cross, you square. Mendes bringing it back to Kimpembe. Kimpembe over to Ramos. Ramos bringing it into midfield confidently before over to Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh my god, beautiful goal. Beautiful start. We are ahead after 15 minutes. Will this? They're appealing for offside. Will we get it? Yes! That is a great goal. Is it just a pop by Ramos? Just Route 1 football. Just like that is a midfielder's. Great finish by Mbappe as well, but that is a midfielder's through ball, my friends. So we take the lead. Is it going to show us the lines? Yeah, comfortably onside. So we have a bit of a lead. I'm going to keep it on positive at the moment. Shouts, praise. And it's just now about not conceding in this position. Bernardo taking it through the middle, confidently possessing, and Messi with the beautiful tackle. Herrera cleans up in the middle, over to Ramos, out to Kimpembe. Kimpembe back to Wijnaldum, and brings all the way back to Donnarumma. Ramos through the middle. He enjoys taking that ball out. Mendes on that left-hand side, back into Wijnaldum. Just controlling possession, trying to coax out attacking opportunities. Marquinhos bringing the ball. Neymar has it on that right-hand side. And we have it through for Martial. What's he going to do with it? Oh, the beautiful, almost beautiful trickery. I appreciate the audacity, but it should have been 2-0. Messi bringing it through. Oh, that that was nearly a goal. And now we have a counter. Bernardo taking this down the right hand side. Wijnaldum, is that a goal scoring? No, it wasn't a goal scoring opportunity. I'm surprised that wasn't even a... Okay, let me just point out, I hate this because I can't see what that is. That should like zoom us in, and of all the players you want injured, you don't. Okay, Dembele, make me proud. That's unfortunate. Neymar is a really good player. Okay, Messi crossing in from the left, and Ramos into an open goal. Eduardo came for that when he had no business. Ederson. Jeez, what's wrong with me? Ederson making a big mistake to come for that when he had no right to. Ramos getting on the score sheet. He has scored and provided. Ramos is having a great game. Ederson comes to claim that, just caught in no man's land, and Ramos just acted in from that near post. It's a confident game so far. Taking Man City out of the equation... their XG is really bad. We restricted them to shots on target as well. De Bruyne is playing a ball-winning midfielder role. Pep, I know you're a genius, but you have to demonstrate your genius. What are you doing? Nuno Mendes are having a great game. Excellent first half. Excellent. You can even see it in the XG. We have absolutely contained and smothered them. Okay, so start second half. I'm on the fence about having Mendes playing in a more defensive role just to try secure out that rating. Kimpembe brings the ball down. Kimpembe and Ramos are a really solid midfield. Oh, Mbappe threw on that through ball. He's going to take a tight angle. Nah, brings it. Oh, penalty. Oh, let's have a look. If this is a penalty, this is going to be very harsh. Because... Waiting. Penalty awarded. This is very harsh. This was just bad defensive play because Mbappe was running himself into a hole. So, Ramos to get a second. 3-0. This game could run away from City, where there just might not be anything to play for. Now, I don't want to jinx it. Everyone... Was it 2 years ago? They thought Barcelona had it in the bag against Liverpool. 4 goals unanswered. Okay. Martial in the middle? Nah. Or, do we have another penalty? Was Martial jostled? Man City are falling apart. Now for a Ramos hat-trick. Ramos hat-trick, 4-0. Yeah, Manchester City are just falling apart and handing us a very commanding first leg lead. Let's skip this. Okay, so we have this comfortable 60 minutes. I'm now going to start making some changes so that we can try to secure and defend this. Okay, so bring this out. Martial, how are you in terms of Wijnaldum? Okay, I'm going to bring... So we're going to just defend. That is our goal right now. The goal is just to defend what we have. And giving people rests. Draxler on for Kylian Mbappe. Yeah, because Martial is having the just more conditioning. That's what I'm looking at the moment. MTT for... I'm going to take off Ramos because he's old. He's old. I don't want him getting injured. And Mendes. God, we'll bring Brandt on for Mendes, but bring you back to being a defender. And Herrera. I don't really want to. I don't want to mess with that midfield setup. So okay, and Martial, I'm going to bring you into being a false 9 role, just to confuse their back line. Okay, 60 minutes now. Hopefully we haven't thrown this completely out of whack and we're going to maintain our lead. So Cancelo on that right hand side, throw into Bernardo. Bernardo operating to Foden. Foden to and then Ferran. Oh, Sterling straight through. Donnarumma just guesses correctly. Acrobatic. That was a save for the paparazzi, my friends. But Sterling should have just slotted that into the far right hand corner. And Walker takes it out to Bernardo. I mean, ever since we changed to holding that deep lying, ever since we moved to that defensive midfielder, they have had the opportunities. So maybe we just control games better when we have that attacking midfielder. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have Marquinhos man mark a lap. Because I don't want him finding positions. Specific player, Liam Delap. Okay. Laporte over to Foden. Foden with space on that right hand side, that left hand side. Sterling operating over to Ake. Ake all the way back to Laporte. Ake. Bernardo in the middle, taken off by Wijnaldum and Delap. Still denied by Donnarumma. But we've seen Delap, he can get away from his man, so the opportunity to man mark him is probably a good idea. I'm gonna switch this to cautious. Just slow it down because I want to deny them away goals, because that's probably the most important part right now, because that's where they could catch us. Because if we can keep them at no away goals and then we have the opportunity to sneak some in Manchester, this tie is gonna be wrapped up. Laporte through the middle, over to De Bruyne, back to Bernardo to Delap. Zinchenko, oh, that should have been a goal. Zinchenko just quite not getting it on target and sending it cannoneering off of the upright. 3 minutes of extra time. I think that's it. That should be it. Full time, 4-0 first leg win. It's not over, but it might as well be. Now it's just not throwing it away at the very end. Happy, very happy, very happy. Okay, so that is what we want. Let me just very quickly do a state of play. So Manchester United have a confident, comfortable 4-2 lead against Bayern Munich. However, Bayern got those 2 away goals, and Munich is a difficult place to go to. I'm predicting Bayern to sneak past that. However, United are first in the Premier League, only having lost 4 games, and they are free scoring. Yeah, there's a 4-0 in there. There's a few. There's a few fours. It won't show it to me. Scored 50 against 25. So, they have the opportunity to score. It's whether or not it happens. That's the main thing. Milan, 2-0 up against Real Madrid. That's a bit of a shocker. Liverpool turning it on against Inter Milan. And the away goal. Very good, very good. I don't see Inter taking points. It's a fucking knockout round. I don't see Inter turning this around in Anfield. Anfield's a very difficult place to go. Real Madrid have their work cut out for them, because an away goal makes this a very difficult tie. 1-1, all to play for in the return leg at Stamford Bridge. Again, I feel like I've closed this one out. Benfica Juventus. 1-1. I tip Juventus to take this one on. Sporting Villarreal 1-0. Again, I'm backing Sporting for this one. Porto Dortmund. Again, Signal Ida Park, I can never remember what it's called, is a very difficult place to go. It's like 72,000, always packing for Champions League games. Porto have a chance. They really do. However, it's Dortmund's game to lose, in my opinion, here. Advantage Dortmund. So, we have a few league fixtures that I'm just going to bucket through before... Well, oh yeah, I was wondering, where's my Champions League games? Here we go, yeah. I have 3 League off fixtures before we bring it back to the away leg against Manchester City. So I'm going to pause and come back to you very briefly. He's going to be out for a month. 3 to 4 weeks. Really, 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 really good player. I don't need to explain who Neymar is to you. That's ouch. But I guess we go again. I'll be back to you in a while. I'll get through these league games. I wanted to bring you an update on that. Hey guys, small update here and there. Just got a stadium expansion approved, bringing capacity up to 53,000. So it's about 8,000 seats. Let me bring you to Club Vision facilities. 47,000. Now, it's not owned by us, but they're allowing us to expand it even though we don't own it. Might buy it later. But just increased capacity, increases ticket sales. I want a bigger stadium. It's just that simple. I'm attracted to bigger stadiums because go Champions League, go into stadiums. I'm firmly down here. I mean, all the way up here, you have the Camp Nou, Bernabeu. I thought they had an expansion. Yeah, I just want a bigger stadium. Why? Why does Celtic have such a big stadium? It's unfair. That is unfair. But yeah, almost there. We had a disappointing draw against what are they called? Against Saint-Etienne. Just threw ball over the top, caught us unawares, and we didn't really take our chances. On to Nice and Bordeaux. Catch you in a bit. Hey, yeah, this video is a bit of a smattering of everywhere, but very exciting development. We had our intake. We had our youth intake. Excellent intake. This popped up immediately. Le Petre, however you want to pronounce that, but that potential, so immediately just jumped over. There was some talent to work with here. Let's immediately just go into him, and it's, oh, that is beautiful. First touch is 16, technique 17. Incredible. God, I almost want to turn this into a proper save just to develop this young man. 5'7", incredible natural fitness, good acceleration, crossing. He's a ready-made inside winger. Absolutely ready-made. He hasn't got good finishing, but that can be developed. But he's got the crossing, dribbling, first touch. Inside winger immediately. Could potentially retrain him as a false nine because he's got the attributes for it. I want to increase the work rate and the teamwork, but there's an inside winger in him immediately, straight up. He won't excel as an inside forward role, in my opinion, because he's off the ball and his finishing just isn't there. But for spreading play wide, 15 years of age, this boy's going to get some game time with me. Mohamed Dione. Attributes aren't as impressive, but there's good potential in him. Good technique, dribbling. He's aggressive. 5'10", pace, stamina leaves a lot to be desired, and he's not very strong, so he's going to get muscle off that ball. But he's got a good work rate, so the boy will work hard, and he'll be a good asset on that right hand side. Have a look at our goalkeeper, Lacroix. Command, 5'10", 15, so there's a bit of growing to do. Jumping, I don't think this player is actually just gonna. This stat distribution just does not lend itself to a top quality goalkeeper. Good handling, bad aerial reach, bad balance, bad strength. We'll see how you develop. You've got good potential, but I don't see you being a mainstay at the top level. Go in here, our last of the really good defenders, our last of the really good potentials. Centre back. Not bad, 5'11", good balance. Balance on a central defender I consider it very important because your ability to react incredibly quickly, maintain your balance in kind of like those marking situations and challenges for the ball. If you've bad balance, you're going to fall. You're not going to contest really well. Bad marking, but hey, technique is always nice to see. Decent mentals, determination, concentration of above 10 on an intake I'm particularly fond of. But I'll have a look through these players kind of in my own time just because like from here, but it's this player right from you are going straight into the senior team. And I am going to try to give you some games. And because of him, probably move on Draxler. Where is he? Julian Draxler. I'm going to take him off that right wing inside because I'm telling you, this boy is already nearly as good as him. Because just beautiful player. Now it's to find out: do we turn this into a regular mainstay season, or do I become a manager of a new team by Jesse and just turn it into the Jesse experience and just develop this young man? But yeah, I'm still working towards that Man City game. Come on, schedule, come on. I believe in you. Come on. Why's the game hanging on me? Yeah, my game is kind of froze. Sure, we'll see what happens here. If this comes back. Beautiful. Okay, I was so worried because I don't have autosaves on. I was so worried we had lost it. But go into schedule. Yeah. We beat Nice. We've just got Bordeaux to come. I'm going to put out like a relatively weakened side here, so we may drop points, but it's all about keeping players fit for that championship knockout round, while also keeping players available for that Nice game, because I want to get into the French Cup final. So yeah, see you in what will be like seconds for you, maybe about an hour for me. Talk to you in a little bit. We're at the end of this video. Finally, like, what was it, 4 breaks in the middle? But we have the second knockout leg against Manchester City. We've had a few results in the Champions League, but a few, I mean, not shocks, a lot of expectations, but like I got some predictions wrong. But we're gonna get into this game itself. The team I've gone with, let me just get through this and I'll show it to you now. Kick off, skip, pause. There we go. Donnarumma, Hakimi and Mendes on that. Let me go Paris Saint-Germain. There we go. Wijnaldum, Herrera holding up that midfield pivot. Messi, Mbappe, Dembele, Martial. There's a good French contingent going on there. I quite like it. Messi in the middle, just trying to be that link, that midfield link, just like having the pace of these three just playing with each other. Mbappe is going to leave at the end of the season, but I'm feeling confident because we've got Neymar to be able to hopefully fill that hole, and then just operate with pace to be able to just exploit space, whatever little bit of it is available to us, and hopefully just go with it. So yeah, let's just get into this game proper. 4-0 up, and we denied them an away goal. So let's see if we can capitalize upon this. They're finally putting De Bruyne in a position we can actually do some damage to us, and he has a 7.0. So let's see how this goes for us. I'm noticing that we don't really have a foothold here, so I'm going to bring back to cautious. And Dembele is injured. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to go. Herrera bring over to Messi. Messi going to line up for a shot? Ah, no. Ederson with a really good save out for a corner though. But Kimpembe as well injured slightly. Dembele, Kimpembe. Not a good start to this game. I'm not particularly happy as Frere takes that down and brought over to a highlight. I'm going to make 2 quick changes very quickly because Dembele, I'm not comfortable with that. Umtiti, I haven't been happy. I have not been happy with him since he came in. Di Maria is going to come on for Kimpembe. Yeah, go on, okay. Hopefully those 2 changes won't disrupt us too much, because it's just about controlling this game. Just about controlling it, while at the same time just adding to our scoreline if we can. But you can see everyone not playing particularly well as they play it out from the back. Bernardinho over to Sterling. Sterling going to drive into some space. Met with Mendes, who forces him wide, giving him acres of space. So what's Sterling going to do with it here now? Crosses in and over to Grealish. Oh, well tackled by Ramos. Goal saving tackle in there. De Bruyne has in midfield, brings back to Laporte. So I'm going to try and work it through as we cover the space and take off the passing lanes. Mbappe running forward. Fernandinho has it now, brings over to Grealish. Grealish taking the ball forward as Mendes tries closing him down. Back to Grealish and all the way back to Laporte as they just control possession. Fernandinho over to Ferran. Ferran inside to Bernardinho. Sterling lining up to shoot. 1-0. 1-0. 4-1 on aggregate. But a goal just before half time as they're starting to make their, I don't know, superiority in the middle. And you saw that hole being just like opened up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Wijnaldum into defending playmaker, and Herrera I'm going to bring as a defending box because I need them to sit in that hole for me. See the tactical change, yes. Mendes with a 6.2, not good. We don't look like we're playing well, but we don't really need to play well. We have a 4-goal lead. Well, I'm telling you, I've noticed, home and away, very, very different this game. Okay, De Bruyne bringing it forward to Fernandinho. 2-0, are you offside? Feel like this might be disallowed. No, not happy with that at all. Okay, 4-2. Cautious. Martial not having a good game. Mbappe being taken out of it. Messi and Di Maria. Our defensive line is not playing well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring on an extra defender. And oh, Messi looks like he's injured. I am very, very scared right now. because this game, what is essentially a dead rubber, I don't want it to affect us. Ball playing cover, Ramos, just defender. I'm going to swap these two because they don't seem to be controlling space pretty well. Herrera, I mean. Mendes, we're going to have you as defender. Hakimi defend. And now we just try hold out and catch them on the cover if we can. Cover and the counter. Been a bad game. Ramos and Marquinhos. Martial with his first 5.9 really not performing well at all. I'm going to take him off and bring on Draxler. Julian Draxler for Martial. Confirmed sub. Disappointed because we've not really threatened them at all at 0.53 XG. And Joe Cancelo, are they going to make it 3-0? Foden bringing it through the middle. Bringing it infield over to Gundogan. Gundogan back to Foden over to Jesus. Gundogan just through the middle. Very, very well tackled by, was that Umtiti? Umtiti. Justifying his 2.2 million price tag. Although De Bruyne with the cross in, is this going to be a goal? No, out by Ramos. Sterling collects. Brings on the right hand side. He's going to shaping up for a cross, or is he going to square it across the goal? No. Brings it for a cross, out by Ramos. Should have comfortably collected that because City, like myself, not good with crosses. Joe Cancelo bringing it back. That's the end of that highlight. Mendes having a bad game himself. Foden looks like he's been getting the better of him. Sterling, if Sterling scored a header, that would have been embarrassing. I would not have been happy at all with that. Mbappe with a 6.0. We lost 2-0, but 4-2 in aggregate, we go through. I'm delighted that we didn't need anything from this game because we didn't turn up. We did not turn up, and that was a lot of bad performances. So, oh, no, I was not happy with the way I played. Never mind. Hang on. Okay, so 2-0. And, Porto. I thought Porto might do it, and I did say it was Dortmund's game to lose. Haaland is available for 130 million. And I do want to bring him to the club. I think he's the perfect replacement for Mbappe because he's got that pace, he's got that speed. He can only play up front, which means moving Martial out to that left side. But it's everyone knows who Erling Haaland is, and he's the natural replacement. He's one of like the wonder kids in the game. And when you're playing as one of the big dogs, you kind of have to bring in somebody. So let's see how this all worked out for us now. Chelsea, Madrid still to play, Benfica, Juventus, but Man United, Bayern won, but not enough to turn it around. Real Madrid beating Milan, Liverpool expected that much. Juventus yet to play, and Sporting winning out with a 1-0 second leg to Villarreal and Porto. So that quarter-final yet to be drawn, but that could be quite interesting because United, Madrid, Liverpool, Paris Saint-Germain, Benfica, Porto and Sporting. So the two Portuguese teams leaving themselves open. Portugal are having a decent showing here. 3 Spanish teams. Just myself, no other French team. Ugh, sacre blah. I don't know what that means. Fixtures. Okay. Dembele injured, not fun. Messi injured, okay. Kimpembe injured. That could have been bad. Could have been a lot worse. Just getting a bit of money in. Here's what's funny. Look at that fall. Just look at it. Start the season with 270 million in the bank. Right now we have 66 million. Paris Saint-Germain, they just munch and chomp the money. But anyway, yeah. This episode is already getting very long, 35 minutes. I'm not going to do that semi-final. Let's just pretend we win. I'm expecting to win. I'll let you know if we don't win. I'm bringing you back for a quarter-final special. I might do quarter-final and semi-finals, presuming I win the quarter-final, obviously, just to try wrap this up because I'm expecting maybe 2 more episodes in this season before we get cracked into season 2. So I'll catch you in the next one, my friends. Peace out.